Why do we suffer? It's a great question to ask. What is suffering? It's trying to be in the future when you're in the now. It's living to an unrealistic expectation. It's a mental image in your mind, and that mental image has created an imaginary problem. Think about that. How many times have you worried about something, about someone, and you didn't know nothing? You didn't know what was going on in them. And more importantly, why were you worrying about them? What's it got to do with you? It's a great question to ask. Why do you worry about things that don't have anything? Why do you worry about someone's feelings when you have no control over them? The question asked is, was I being authentic? Was I being loving? Did I purposely try to hurt someone? See, suffering is a choice. That's right, it's a choice, it's a perspective, and you get to choose that. When you choose to be the observer, now you're not going to judge. And when there's no judgment, there's no suffering. Most of the time, the things that we have these feelings of suffering, we feel just awful, we can't sleep, are number one, things we have no control over. Number two, we've made them much bigger than they really are. Number three, we don't have enough information, and we've made our conclusions based on a lack of information, faulty information, or a faulty perspective. You see, we only see things through our own eyes. We don't see them through the eyes of the other person. So if you're dealing with a child, with a partner, whatever it is, and you're suffering because of their actions, are you really seeing it from their perspective? Do you realize that people will only do what they believe is in their highest interest, their highest values, what they perceive they need the most of, and their highest values are not going to be the same as yours. So your expectation of them right from the very start is flawed because you're seeing life through your perspective, through your value structure, not through theirs. And while your value structure may be right for you, it is not right for them. They're unique. They get to choose their value structure. Here's the hard one, though. When you're getting along with someone, everything's going great for you, and one of you or both of you change. And so your value structures become different. You're no longer aligned with the same things. And you want the relationship to continue as it was, but it can't continue as it was. It's different. It's like you've had a best friend from high school or for college, and everything's going great, but your lives start going on a different track. They're going one way, you're going another, and you want the relationship to stay the same. It can't stay the same because you're not the same. That's a big thing. If you get hurt, rest assured, it's your perspective. No one ever does anything to hurt another. They do it for their own, what they perceive well-being or pleasure. They do what serves their highest value. It's never about you. That's your ego that takes things so personally. It's not an easy concept to embody. But if you start to examine it, you'll find out that when you do things, it's for your benefit. So if that's true for you, would it not be true for others that they're doing things for their benefit? And guess what? People on this planet were not brought here to please you. As much as you would like to think you're the center of the universe, you are your universe. You're just not the center of anyone else's universe. Now, I beg to differ. My puppy, 5-month-old Nikki Lou, Labrador female, thinks everything should be in her universe and she is the center of it. But she's a dog. And dogs are not aware, and dogs don't think like we do. So don't be a dog. You can't be. You're a human. And if you get hurt, realize it's how you're perceiving the event, person, or situation. And you can change that. And you can change it right now. Choose to see life in harmony. Choose to see challenges as opportunities to become more aware. Choose to see that you're a perfect, whole, and complete, unique expression. And so is everybody else. With that, choose harmony. Don't choose to suffer. It's optional. Make it a great day. Much love and aloha.